Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're diving into an app called Finch.
Right. It's a mental health tool that has gotten huge. We're talking 12 million users.
And they're all raising a little virtual bird. But here's the kicker. It has a near-perfect rating. People say it has genuinely changed their lives.
And get this, the free version has 0 ads.
Okay, so let's unpack this right away. A mental health app that actually works and no obvious, monetization hooks. It sounds a little too good to be true.
It does. And the core mechanism is, wow, it's fascinating.
What is it? How does a pet simulator actually help someone build better habits?
It's all about externalizing your motivation. So, that internal resistance you feel. I don't want to drink water, or I'm too tired to journal.
Yeah, of course.
The app gets around that by making you care about this digital pet. It depends on you.
So when I complete a task, my bird, it gets a treat.
Exactly. It grows, it thrives, it goes on these little adventures. The focus shifts from, I have to do this for me, to, I have to do this for my bird.
So it's basically guilt transference to an adorable animated character.
Pretty much. And it works. Plus, the free version is genuinely robust. You get mood tracking, breathing exercises, goal setting.
And what about the data? Because that's always the catch.
Well, Mozilla actually did a check on them. They verified that Finch claims it doesn't sell user data.
Okay, so that's a big third-party check. But you said claims.
Well, that's key. And it's important so far. But honestly, that reassurance just hits a brick wall when you look at their paid service, Finch Plus.
Right. Let's get straight to the biggest issue here, the price.
It's shocking. There's no other word for it. It all depends on what phone you have.
So lay it out for us. What's the difference?
Okay. If you're an Android user, Fin Plus will cost you $69.99 per year.
Okay, so $70.
But if you're on an iPhone, an iOS user, you pay $14.99 a year for the exact same app.
Wait, say that again? $14.99 versus $70?
Yep. It's a 365% price difference.
That is aggressively unfair. You're basically saying Android users are subsidizing the entire iOS user base.
That's exactly what it is, and there's been no explanation for it.
Wow. Okay, so beyond the frankly outrageous pricing, what else did you find?
Well, the user experience itself has some cracks, despite the glowing reviews. When you first start, a lot of users say it's just overwhelming.
Also,
It throws all this jargon at you, energy points, rainbow coins, adventures, but it never actually explains what they are or how the system works. For an app meant to help with anxiety, that's a pretty jarring way to start.
I also saw some people mention that the wording itself can feel a bit off. It was like a clunky translation.
Yeah, a little stiff. And that brings up another weird design choice.
Go on.
The app makes you wait. There's a mandatory 12-hour waiting period between interacting with your bird,
Unless
unless you complete more tasks, which, for a mental health app that's supposed to be about, building a consistent positive connection.
making you wait half a day to see your little motivation buddy seems completely counterproductive.
Exactly. Just feels off.
And finally, we have to talk about privacy, because the no-selling data claim gets a little murky here, doesn't it?
It really does. Their policy requests access to your camera, your contacts, your photos.
Which is a lot.
It is. And Mozilla, while they confirmed the no-selling claim, they also flagged the potential for targeted advertising.
Okay, so break that down. What does that mean in practice? If I'm journaling about feeling seriously depressed, how could that be used against me?
Well, that data is incredibly valuable. If the app is tracking your emotional state, which it is, that information could be used to target you with ads across the internet.
So not just for other wellness apps.
No, think bigger. Promotions for specific pharmaceutical drugs, maybe certain online therapy programs, or even worse, financial products that are designed to prey on people in vulnerable emotional states.
So let's bring it all together. The verdict is what?
Look, the free version of Finch seems to genuinely help a lot of people. The core idea, this little bird, it works.
Right.
But the pricing model is indefensible, and the privacy questions, they're serious. You need to scrutinize what you're giving up.
So for you, the listener, what it means is this. You have a tool that might offer real benefits, but it's tied to this completely unfair system and a potential compromise of your most private data.
Which leaves us with a pretty provocative question, doesn't it? If a digital tool is significantly improving your daily life and your mental state, does that benefit outweigh having to subsidize a stranger's subscription and potentially having your deepest anxieties turned into ad beta?